What's going on, and welcome to the channel. My name is Steve. This is my channel, Fragrance Fanatic. If this is your first time here, once this video is over, please show me some love by liking, commenting, or sharing the video. Also, I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to definitely show support to the channel. I would, again, greatly appreciate it. I have an awesome video that I've been putting together for you guys. You guys, all the viewers that have been clicking on my videos, you've been watching a lot of my list, and it tells me that you as the viewer want to see more lists on this channel, and I received that. So in doing that, I have put together this top 10 list. We're going over part 1 today, but it's the top 10 list of summer scents that will get you smelling fresh, get you feeling confident, and definitely probably get you noticed if you aren't already noticed. But we're jumping into this list. If you've seen some other summertime lists, you probably have an idea that this one probably made the list. Oh yeah, Creed Aventus Cologne. It is one of the newer to the Creed family. Now, this one right here. This one is so good if you like Aventus, but you like a little twist, right? I call this one like the stepbrother of Aventus. So this one, he's not as loud. He's not really obnoxious, right? But he is noticeable, meaning people in the family know who he is, right? He's not very loud though. And the thing with this one is it just has this beautiful contrast where Aventus is extremely kind of loud in the opening. It's got that strong punch that you're like, whoa, shoot, that's a lot. How much spray did you put on, man? And this one doesn't necessarily come across like that. It's a bit lighter. Like I said, it's a little softer in the opening, but you get this beautiful mandarin and ginger combination that is so unlike Aventus, but it still maintains that similar DNA. So you're still getting some sweetness. The mandarin definitely plays a big part on the sweetness in the opening, but you're still getting this masculine, like woody feel, and it's like slightly green. It's something I think that you can wear better in the summertime during the day versus maybe Aventus as a nighttime scent in the summer, because like I said, it's kind of loud. This one though, it performs very well. I get 6 to 7 hours of longevity, 2 to 3 on the projection, but it's a very fresh, clean scent at all age groups. Any, young, old, it does not matter. You can pull this one off. It's very beautiful, very crisp, very clean. So if I had to describe it, it'd be a more fresh, crisp, cleaner version of Aventus. But again, you have some ginger notes in it, which aren't present in Aventus. And then you have this beautiful like twist. Instead of pineapple, you have mandarin orange. And I think it just adds like this more citrus appeal. It's a bit sweeter than the normal Aventus. So solid fragrance though. EDP concentration. This one's a winner in my book. Great for the summertime. I hope you get a chance to check this one out. The next one on my list is Chanel Allure Homme Sport. This one is EDT concentration. And while we're talking, so you guys can know, I'm getting about 5 to 6 hours of longevity with 1 to 2 on the projection. It is a solid fragrance for the summertime. Oh, but it is so fresh, so clean. It has this beautiful contrast that I enjoy in fragrances. When I'm looking to add another summertime fragrance to my collection, I do like to find fragrances that have contrast. Usually the contrast is going to be, that I enjoy, is sweet and salty. In this case, you're getting beautiful mandarin orange, then you get regular orange, and that beautiful combination together in itself is amazing. And then it has this contrast of this saltiness from a C note. When you get these two that combine, it's just an amazing experience. And I live by the ocean, so this one operates extremely well for the summertime. It's an everyday wear. It's very casual. I would say it's a bit adventurous because it has a neroli note. So if you're not a fan of that, it does have a slight in the mids. It's got a slight neroli note. kind of adds like this different twist to it where you don't think it's going that way, but it does. But overall, it's a solid summer scent. You could actually pull this one off, I think, as an office scent. Just be careful on the trigger finger because it can be too much, I think, if you apply too much. But overall, a solid fragrance, fresh, clean. One that's a bit unique with that neroli note, but one that is also gonna get you to stand out and probably get some heads, you know, turn your way and people ask you what you have on. The next one on my list is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun. Can you guys see the color of that juice there? Does that not, just the color of the juice itself, does that not scream summer? I think it does. I absolutely love this fragrance. I reach for it all the time. I think in some occasions, every other day, in some weeks last summer. Oh my God, this is so, like it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, right? And it has this wonderful contrast that I absolutely love with citrus fragrances. You guys follow this channel, you know that I love citrus and aquatic fragrances. This one is a citrus bomb in my opinion. That citrus is just so loud, and not, the fragrance isn't loud, but the citrus overpowers all the other notes. But you can still pick up on this beautiful aquatic feel. It has like a hint of ginger in it in the top note. It's so good, so appealing. This one gets me attention every time I wear it. I assure you, wear it once or twice around somebody or some ladies that don't necessarily know you, or maybe some people that know you, and see if it doesn't grab their attention and say, what is that? Oh my God, you smell so good. It's a really amazing fragrance for EDT concentration. Easily get 5 to 6 hours of longevity, 1 to 2 on the projection. And for this concentration, for it to function like that, that is A+, a positive, a check, whatever you want to call it. It is a go for me for EDT concentration. The performance is beastly. But it operates exceptional in the hot times. I live down here in South Texas. It operates exceptionally right by the water. And it just kind of gives off this like aquatic citrus vibe that is unlike anything else because it's got some bit of florals in the mids and then some like green in the base. But overall, it's a solid fragrance. I absolutely love it. If you haven't checked this one out, and if you're looking for a new citrus aquatic fragrance with some other twists to it to add to your collection, I encourage you to please get a bottle or check it out. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun. This next one is Galvant Los Angeles. One I recently picked up. Thankful that I did. It's probably my favorite in their line, and rightfully so, because it is a extremely beautiful and elegant, but also casual unisex fragrance. And when I say it's unisex, I mean it's completely unisex. It's linear on that like unisex line. It doesn't scream masculine, it doesn't scream feminine. It's completely genderless. So if you have a partner of the opposite sex, feel free to share this one. I would actually encourage it. But it's got a beautiful opening of fruit. You get mandarin, you get pineapple, so it adds this really beautiful like opening contrast of some sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. You get some florals, some greenness to it, but it has this like urbanistic modern feel. So it's casual, but it's like this new modern feel for this unisex fragrance. It's really hard to describe because I haven't smelled anything that resembles this, but I did wear this last week and the compliment I got was, ooh, who smells good? And I was like, hey, that's me. So it does work. It does get you compliments. Like I said, it's a beautiful all-time summertime fragrance. Definitely operates very well for the summertime. Extremely versatile. EDP concentration, all-day wearability. This doesn't come off my skin even after 8 hours. I stopped counting at 8 with this one, but 8+ hours of longevity, 2 to 3 on the projection. This one is beast mode all day, fresh, clean, aromatic, got some slight florals in it. Like I said, it's got some greenness when it dries down. It's just very fresh and urbanistic. It's really more so hard to describe, but just a solid fragrance. I love this one. If you haven't checked it out, please get you a sample, check it out, see what you think for yourself. Galvant, Los Angeles. We went over 4 fragrances that were great for the summertime so far. The 4 we talked about operate, I think personally, better in the hotter times of the day. So I was sitting back thinking, what if I was also to interject a summertime fragrance, but one for the nighttime, the nightlife, one for a nighttime, maybe formal event. So I was like, hey, let's put this in here too. Zaharoff Signature Poem. If you have not smelled this fragrance, I would say, first of all, you're missing out, because this doesn't smell like anything you probably have smelled. It is a composition or a creation of its own. It doesn't mimic anything. It doesn't have, in my opinion, any similarities. It just has its own DNA. And I think, if anything, in the future, fragrance companies will probably copy this type of DNA and try to mimic it. But it's so unique, it's so fresh, it's aromatic, it's got lavender, it's got some oud in it, it's got incense in it, but it's also got this wonderful, like, masculine appeal that is really a bit unexpected. It does have some sweetness, and I don't remember if it's like vanilla in it towards the back of it, like in the background. It just has a ton of depth. This is EDP concentration. I easily get 8+ hours of longevity with this one on my skin, and I have very dry skin. 2 to 3 on the projection, solid performance, solid fragrance. I absolutely love it. It's gonna get you noticed. It's gonna have some people turn their heads. If you're dressing up and saying you're doing something, you know, for yourself, and you're not necessarily with somebody, you're single, and you're looking for that special someone, and you're going out, this one is definitely one that you can pull to have some, you know, heads turn your way, people ask some questions and probably ask what you have on. I guarantee you the normal everyday guy is not gonna have this in his collection. So be different, be bold, and stand out. Get this, check it out. Even if it's a sample, check it out for yourself and see what you think. But great for the summertime, date night, nightlife, Zaharoff Signature Poem. Thank you for watching the video. That is part 1 of this list. If you want to see part 2, please check back within about a week or so, and I will publish part 2 of it. Thank you so much for checking out the video though. As always have new videos coming out, always have new fragrances coming in. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, and please always keep it locked. Peace.